This time on Money Shift Garage, we find out if my dually truck can redeem itself with very basic modifications to fix a couple problems it has. Alright, so the plan here is to fix as many exhaust leaks as I can. I'm getting ready to fire this thing up and feel around. I think our main one is, yeah, crossover. Can you see it down there? Popped all the way off. That's awesome. So I got the right size exhaust clamp because that's a, I think that's a 3-inch clamp on a 2.5-inch pipe. So 2.5-inch clamp. I got some max temp silicone for the 3-bolt flange on the other side. So we're going to try to fix that. I think that's one of our main issues why we can't build over 8, 10, 12 pounds of boost. So we're going to fix that, and then I found this from one of my old Duramaxes. This is it's actually for a FAS suction tube kit for a tank on a Duramax or whatever else you're putting a FAS on. But you drill a hole in the top of the tank, and then I found some of this tubing that fits over it snug. So we're gonna slide that on there, hose clamp it, and we're gonna give the tank a new suction tube. We're on a 1/2-inch fuel line from here to the pump. So hopefully that will fix our fuel delivery problem. After that, I'll make sure that the fuel pressure regulator up here is adding fuel pressure with boost. So we'll make sure this guy is actually working correctly. The pump in it right now, here, I'll turn it on for you guys, is cavitating pretty bad because the guys who put this truck together the first time just put an inline fuel pump in the frame rail down here right under the driver's seat. And I don't think they pulled the factory fuel pump out of the tank. So this inline fuel pump is trying to pull fuel through the original fuel pump and pump it. So it's struggling. We put a bigger fuel pump on it, and it seemed to only really make it worse. So as you can hear, it's mad. But it also bounces around on the gauge. Goodness, I had this thing turned up trying to make up for something there. I get an Allen wrench to turn that back down. But yeah, it looks like cavitation to me, so hopefully our suction tube will fix that.
You may prefer the right-hander against.
Alright guys, I'm just gonna retorque this here header.
We drove in 2 with a double in the game last night.
Fighting exhaust leaks, I might as well make sure that this isn't part of it.
High strike forward, right at the belt, outside corner. Of inches, and with the bigger bases, the do is just.
They're all pretty tight, but they're a little bit tighter now. I got the crossover pipe back up in here.
So this guy goes.
Got the right size exhaust clamp on there.
Scope swings and misses a fastball up in the zone.
And some silicone over here, seal this side up. Got the tank out of it. This bulkhead right here.
No pinch hit, and stay of the game to play second base.
Going to go
With the infield in.
right in here.
Runners at second and third, one out. The 0-1 pitch here.
Somewhere probably right next to the original.
Scope takes it low. And
Nut goes on the inside, so it's pretty fun to put on, but
31-year-old Jonathan Scope.
it's I'm gonna get the sending unit pulled out and make sure there's nothing in the way in there. And we'll put that guy in there.
4 hits in his last
You give this
at-bats. With a walk and
Holly
6
fuel
strikeouts.
pump as much fuel as it needs. In there. All right, we got the bulkhead and the new suction tube in. Got this fuel line on it. We're getting ready to shove her back in there. Hook it all back up. Fuel tank is back in. We got our fuel lines hooked back up. We have now we got a 5/8 suction tube going to a 1/2 inch fuel line. So that should supply our pump with plenty. This thing is nasty under here. I need to pressure wash the bottom of this thing. But I'm gonna set it down and let's fire it up, see what it does. Alright, let's see what this fuel pump does. Set fuel pressure. Still works. Ooh. Sounds better. Ish. There we go. Like 8 psi. At idle. Let's see if I can rig up a contraption to see if it increases with boost. Alright, I got the regulator on the air compressor turned down to about 15 psi. So let's see. 15 psi. Yep. Yep. Fuel pressure increases with boost. So, you should be good to go. I also took the kill spring out of it. Well, there were 3 springs in it. 2 6s and a 7. I don't remember if this is the 7 or a 6, but it has 11 or 12 pounds of spring in it. But we also got a boost controller, so we can turn it up if it survives that and runs good. I think I'm gonna go take her for a rip. Jordan's not here yet, but I'm gonna go put gas in it, go get some more octane booster, and just play with it a little bit, see if it's gonna act right. Let's see if it starts. Oh yeah! She lives! I don't know where we'll put you guys yet, but let's see. Maybe. That's not terrible. Oh yeah! Alright. We'll cruise to the gas station. Fix anything on this girl. 12 pounds now, so we need to go get some octane booster in this girl. Woo, 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 woo. Jets are at home though. I'll be making a trip back to Bayer to get them. Whew. She broke him loose there. Hello, officer. I brought my screwdriver. He's reaching up at idle. Alright guys, so we made it to the gas station. I put 5 more gallons of 91 in this thing, and then a whole nother bottle of the VP Racing octane booster. Then I got her back to Jordan's, and I richened her up at idle. Got her idling around 13.8, 13.9 air to fuel. My throttle cable bracket had moved again, so I was only getting like 75% throttle. But yeah, I brought it back to Jordan's, worked all the bugs out of it, and it was running good. It was running real good. I hopped in it to meet a buddy of mine to go get some more footage of this thing, and this happened as soon as I turned on the highway. I think she might be done, folks. I believe that is blown head gasket. Smells a lot like coolant. Woo! Well, there you go. Stock head bolts, stock vortec head gasket goes first. Better get her home before she overheats. Oh boy. Oh boy. Lots of coolant. Oh boy. We blow the head clear off of the thing. Holy. Oh, yep. There is water spraying out of the back of the head. Holy. I cannot believe the bottom end has survived enough to make it do that. Oh man, that is awesome. Can you guys see that? Literally coolant spraying out of the back of the head. Blown up. She done. All right, we're gonna try to baby her home. Ah, she's smoking. Badly blown head gasket. Very badly blown head gasket. Come on, girl. Stay running for me. Woo! I should stop before I torch that vortec head. Oh, it's starting to get warm now. Do I do Speedmaster head studs and head gaskets and try again?
Proceed to the grid. Proceed to the grid. Proceed to the grid.
Holy cow! Come on, girl, take it back. Holy cow!
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto County Road 58.
That's a lot of coolant. That's a lot of coolant. All right, guys. So, big decision time. You guys think I should put head studs and MLS head gaskets in this thing? Give her another shot? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section if you think I should. And while you're at it, like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.